What do hot dogs and Romans have in common? Apparently everything. Hot dogs have been around way longer than our 4th of July cookouts have been a thing. Historians think they go all the way back to Roman times. Romans, they're just like us. In those days, Romans would starve pigs for a week before roasting them. As the story goes, a cook named Gaius roasted a pig for the Roman Emperor Nero. Since the pig hadn't eaten in a week, when Gaius cut it open, the pig's intestines fell out, all hollow and apparently just begging to be stuffed with meats and eaten. Gaius made pork history, and he knew it too. Apparently, he said, "I have discovered something of great importance." Truer words were never spoken. From there, sausage made its way to what we now lovingly call Germany. Two towns are still feuding today over who can claim the original hot dog. Frankfurt, Germany says they're the home of the hot dog since they invented the Frankfurter in 1484. But Vienna, Austria says that's bull. Obviously, the Wienerwurst came first. Whether you're Team Frankfurt or Team Vienna, you can't argue with the fact that we owe both of them for our hot dog habit. But Frankfurters still needed to make the journey to America and into the bun. After all, without the bun, a hot dog is just a wiener. German immigrants came to the US and started selling wieners from street carts with milk rolls and sauerkraut. Gyros are great and all, but Franks are the original street meat. It's not clear who gave them the name hot dogs, but it probably came from the vendor lingo they yelled out, like piping hot dachshunds. But how did hot dogs go from a street treat to an American classic? Sit down, Germany and Austria. Poland has arrived to make hot dog history. Nathan Handwerker was a Jewish immigrant from Poland. He worked at a hot dog cart in Coney Island, where he made $11 a week. He lived off of Franks and he slept on the kitchen floor until he saved enough money to start his own stand to compete with the one he used to work for. Nathan's Famous was born, and with it, America's taste for wieners. Hot dogs were such an instant hit that Eleanor Roosevelt served them to King George VI during his visit to America. We can't say that's the menu we would have chosen, but it worked. The king even asked for seconds, and just like that, they became a symbol of American eats. Now, America has a yearly hot dog eating contest in Coney Island.
Are you ready to meet the eaters?
Grilled dogs are a staple at summer barbecues and cookouts, and you can't go to a 4th of July party without seeing a few dozen rolling around on the grill. As a country, we buy more than 9 billion hot dogs every year. There are entire restaurants devoted to them, gourmet versions, and deep-fried dogs on a stick. And even as more people go meatless, their place in our hearts remains. Vegetarians and vegans get their Frankfurter fill with soy and veggie dogs. We might not be able to claim them as our own, but hot dogs are a true American icon.
With mustard and relish, you'll guarantee mouth-watering satisfaction.